Good morning and welcome to Rocket Travels. It's a little bit of a sad day. It's time for me to turn around. I've reached as far as I'm going on this trip. I'm on the island of Nias and a place called The Point in one of the villages south east of the island. This has been my view for the last 2-3 days. I've been here for about an hour now, catching the surfers, watching the sunrise, checking out the reef, superb waves, massive chill out here. Very sleepy area. I got myself especially last night after a couple of bintans, got myself in a real chilled mode. I was just like numb, just like my body, my mind are all just at one with the world. It's such a beautiful place to come. And it's really light on travellers, tourists, and there's only a handful of surfers. It's midweek, a few more surfers the weekend, and as the season goes on I feel it'll get busier. But yeah, what a superb journey. I'm heading back off into the big town, Gunung Sitoli, where I'm going to catch the ferry tonight. It's really early, must be about 7 o'clock. The sun's banging up now, maybe just gone 7. Let's get the sunrise in the background. There you go, look, you want me in the sunrise. And yeah, heading for the ferry. Ferry's 10 o'clock tonight. I've got a few other things to do, so there'll be an add-on to this vlog. I'm going to go to what's called, well, I'm going to try and find what's called a megalithic site, an ancient stone site, megalithic. It'd be like if you're from the UK, places like Stonehenge. A megalithic monument, so we're going to go and check that out. And I really seriously do need a shave. I bought some razors yesterday, but yeah, it's not happening. It's the hairy traveller. It is what it is. Too busy doing other things. So anyway, let's hit the road and see if we can check out some ancient island culture. We have stopped for fuel. This is the fuel stop. This is where the fuel comes from. In here, good, yeah? You wind? Yeah. Good. Yeah, we have a village pit stop, village petrol station. Yeah, the drive down here, I've been on the road for about a couple of hours, hour and a half. It's hard on the road, potholes, traffic, all sorts going on. Some of the villages are completely, I forget what day of the week it is. I think it's a Wednesday. And yeah, check out the village, sleepy village. And I'm filling up the bike now because the bigger towns I've gone through, there's been no fuel. The petrol stations are shut. So the last couple of times I've filled up have been with these guys here. Where there's a will, there's a way. Matter of survival on the island. Okay, quick pit stop. I am hot and bothered. It's very humid. Check out the view. Just come to this bridge. There are no sides to the bridge. Well, it used to be. Hello. So yeah, look, there's the sides of the bridge once. Stop you going over the edge. And they've all gone. Happy days. Superb views coming through the countryside, through the jungle. This river the other day was flooded after a heavy rainfall, and now it's all levels have all gone back to normal, and you can see the riverbed. The other day you couldn't see the riverbed. Stunning little villages. Very cool lifestyle these guys have got. They all seem very laid back and relaxed. Not going too far to the edge, but check it out, towering canopies of jungle and these superb lovely little villages. Right, we've got sat nav says about 20 minutes to this site. Not too sure if I'm gonna be able to access it because I'm not sure if you can take how close you can get the bike, and I do have all my luggage with me. Although I do have, as someone mentioned, I do keep my valuables I got a bum bag. I do keep all my passport and my money with me all the time. A few people made comments about me leaving my luggage and stuff. It's just clothes in there, clothes and my camping gear. Yeah, safety first, absolutely, 100%. Thanks for looking out, and thanks for the advice on the safety tips. It's all cool. Rocket Travels has got it covered. Right, let's see if we can find this megalithic site. Maybe. I am in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how to find these places, man. I don't know what possesses me. I've got a very inquisitive mind. Anyway, I've come up to this village up in the mountains. I have minimal research on this. I've just seen it on the maps. It's just a bit of a filler on the way back to the ferry. So I'm going to be very limited with information. I know it's a megalithic site, so it's yeah, if you think of Stonehenge, it's Nias Island's version of Stonehenge. But how I get up there, I mean, I've just come through this village. You see behind me, it's a very humble village, and yeah, of course I'm getting a lot of attention again. Not many Westerners coming to this place. Anyway, there is a track in front of me, and I'm going to have a go at getting up there on the bike. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Wow, wow, it is humid, very humid. Right up on some kind of hill, and at the top, by the looks of it, it's up this way. I've just looked at the sat nav, and I've got my compass bearing. It is up here. How far, I do not know. There is someone else here, maybe a local working the jungle, I don't know. We'll go and see. But basically, I think someone's put all these rocks here to stop the bikes going up there. I would imagine at some stage people went even further. We're going to have a little wander up and see if we can find this place. Hopefully when we're up there, if we can find it, it's going to be spectacular. Let's go and take a look. Okay, I made it. God knows how. That was as steep walking up as was riding. Luckily, didn't have to walk too far. Name of this place is Tita Jiwu, something like that. Let's go and take a look. This is it. There is a little hut there. There's nobody about. Check out the view. Gonna get better views. Gonna keep the GoPro going. Apparently this site, when I've done my research, it says it's 2,500 to 5,000 years old. It's a bit of a range there with the dates. As you can see, Scooby-Doo's not here, which means there's no tourism here. I do know people have been here, obviously it's not undiscovered, but somewhere as magnificent as this, with just nobody here. This island just is mesmerising with its cultural history. I've been talking to locals and they've been telling me all about local history, the tribal history, the kings, the chieftains. So years and years ago, this place would have been used for various reasons. I do know, I've done a little bit of research. These round tables here were apparently used for dancing. So there would have been tribal dancers on these like podiums. Yes, this is superb find. This is and the fact there's nobody here, it's like the journey into the unknown, the undiscovered. It's obviously been discovered, but it certainly hasn't been discovered by mass tourism. Wow, even the floor, when you look at the floor, the pattern in the floor. What a superb place. I love coming to these places where you have them all to yourself. There's nobody. Wow, this is a special place. Might look like a pile of rocks to you, but at one time they would probably had all kinds of things going on here. By the sounds of it, with the dancing, some kind of entertainment. And all these big rocks at the side would have probably been seating. And they do have, this is a big rock that's been positioned there. Some of the rocks have fallen over, like a lot of the sites all over the world. Especially I've been to a few in the UK, Stonehenge, and what's I forget the names of them all, but there's one out near Cholbury, Oxfordshire way. I forget the name of the stone circles, but they're all over the UK. Well, this will be their equivalent. Wow, check it out. Let's go up here. I'm trying to get the feel of the place. This place looks, at the end here, looks a little bit more grand. Maybe this was where the kings and the chieftains, or whatever they were called. Look at that, looking back down there. Wow. I wish you could, if you could go back in time. Wow. Let's go up a little bit further. They have some, you can tell the age, they have something sculptured there, like a dragon or something. Right, it's a little bit tricky getting up here. Right, we're right at the top now. So what would this area been? An area for the nobles, the kings. Some of these structures obviously weathered. Yeah, whoever was ruling here had an amazing view. Looking down there, wow, look at that for a view. Wow, what a special place. I'm trying to work out some information for you. Like I say, I have kind of just dropped into this beautiful archaeological site. It was basically built by one of the kings, the local kings, and all these stones, all of them come from the river down below, so they would have been exported up here to the hill. The reason, as in a lot of places in the world, why they've got this place up on the hill is because there used to be lots of wars in the area between tribes, and this was a very good defensive position. How cool. And somewhere here is where the king sat. I have a feeling it would have been around here somewhere. So in here somewhere the king would have sat. He didn't sit, these were dancing tables, so he would have sat here in here somewhere watching the guys basically having a party. That is how it's been described. They used to have some kind of ceremony party with dancers. So you can imagine everyone dancing and cooking and defending their tribe from this position. Absolutely superb. They do have a caretaker here, who apparently, well, it's a bit, you have to watch where you're going. Apparently speaks English and can give you information, but he's a bit elusive. Wasn't expecting a solo tourist, i.e. Rocket Travels. Because I'm very inquisitive and I like to look at things and weigh things up, and knowing that the Nias tribes were headhunters, they used to bury the heads where you get gates to the start of villages, etc. You know, those big pillars. They used to bury the heads of their enemies underneath there to make it strong. Where do you think they used to chop the heads off? Well, a good guess. After a little bit of investigation and a bit of thought, this stone here, what do you reckon? I reckon you put the head in there and it was a case of chop chop chop, because if you look at the back, it looks like there's a stone raised there on this bigger stone. You put your legs either side and you had your head chopped off there and then buried underneath a pillar, ready to build the pillar to protect the village and give it strength. I need some strength coming through this rocky stone slabbed courtyard area. I would imagine back in the day when this was first built, this would have been spectacular. This would all have been straight. All the dancing tables would have been perfectly arranged, and all the stones either side of the courtyard would have been erect. How cool. I am very, very hot up here. I hope that I've done this place justice. There are flights from Medan into Nias on a little propeller plane, twin props. Yeah, that'll bring you into the island. Then navigating the island isn't exactly easy. I've got a rental scooter with me, so it's very easy for me to nip around the island. But if you didn't have any transport, you'd have to source a guide, you'd have to sort the transport, you know, all kinds of things, you know, where you're going to stay. There's accommodation is limited. Like I've said in my previous 2 vlogs maybe, there is zero tourism. It's more like a place where travellers come. Maybe people that have time like myself, because it's not a sort of place you just pop in, pop out, pop down the bar, pop down to the hotel and have a swim in the swimming pool. It isn't that kind of location. But I suggest if anyone is seriously interested in coming somewhere like this to the island of Nias, one of the barrier islands, do your research and plan it properly, full on. I'm, as much as I do wing my vlogs, I'm pretty up to date and well prepared for this trip. It's been a really cool trip. I've had no errors, except for I think the worst thing that happened was my SIM card. It doesn't work on the island, although I was promised it was, but it didn't. But it was no drama, so the trip has been absolutely excellent. Where there's a will, there's a way. Happy days. Right, I seriously need to get off this hill and have a sit down, have a chill. My water has gone warm. I need a cold bottle. Nice refreshing cold bottle of water. Just coming off now, away. I'll be quite honest, these places, I don't know if you guys have been to these places. It's hard to leave because you're only here once. I can't see myself coming back. There's other things I want to see in the world. So yeah, goodbye to the megalithic kingdom of T2Jiwu. I hope and pray I've got that right. Nobody knows where it is anyway, so they won't know how to pronounce it. I'll get away with it maybe this time. Anyway, let's get off the mountain. I am absolutely shattered. I left the surf resort this morning at 8 o'clock. It's now coming up to 6 o'clock. That is quite a few hours on the road. I've been messing around, starting and stopping. I've just come up to the ferry port. It is busy, and everybody is checking me out, so I'm taking a little walk away to take the heat off me. That's what it's all about, isn't it? If you can't handle it around some people, then yeah, don't be a YouTuber, innit? I can remember back in the day, a couple of years back, yeah, pushing my boundaries, forcing myself to vlog around people. But yeah, there's a lot of people here, so I'm getting the impression the ferry is going to be busy. I'm a little bit sad to be leaving. It's just the lack of tourism here that's been the big thing for me. The surf resort, wow, the surf resort, the surf. There was a handful of hello sir, how you doing? All right. Yeah, there was a handful of people were shouting stuff. Yeah, there was a handful of people at the surf area. Call it the surf area. Yeah, there was a few Western surfers, a few Australians, a few Germans, Canadians. Yeah, really cool crowd. Only a handful. I wouldn't call them tourists, they're more like travellers, surfers. But tourism is absolutely zilch here. There's 2 ferries in there at the moment. I'm not too sure which one. I got a feeling it's Norley or something. Norley. I think that's the same ferry that I came on. It is getting a little bit busy around here. It doesn't matter where I turn the camera, everyone's trying to It's like, you know, like you've got an audience. Must be what it's like, you know, if you're on stage or so and everyone's just staring at you. Thing is, they don't talk to you. Some of them wave and smile. Most of them just like look at you like you've got two heads. There's a little crew behind me there, look. Their heads poking up around the wall above my head. So it's all good fun. My time on the island has been superb. The people here have been absolutely amazing. Everywhere I've gone, all through the villages, and some of the villages are like, oh, so humble, and so they've kept their traditions and their culture. And some of the places I've been are incredible. You know, the cultural village I went to up in the mountains. I went to the megalithic site today. That's on today's vlog. Superb. And then I've not been here long enough. If I was here a little bit longer, I would start to understand the island more. The more time I've spent here, I've started talking to locals, and they start to give me lots of information. More information than you'll get online. It's kind of like, I think because it's so remote and it's kind of been left a little bit untouched by the big bad world out there. Yeah, there was no guides as such. Just information from locals, etc. But and one thing I've noticed, there are a lot of lorries here. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, there's no pig lorry today. Last when I arrived, we had a pig, well, quite a few pig lorries and a chicken lorry as well. Well, more than one chicken. We had a lot of livestock on the ferry. I'm not expecting it going back. Who knows? I would imagine that most of the goods come over and don't go back over. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna get on the ferry. We're well early. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and yeah, I still need a shave. Just too busy for little things like that in life. Anyway, wrap it in. We'll see you on the ferry and we'll do our outro. Cool. I'm gonna go back into this lot. I mean, if there was one or two other Westerners around, then it'd make it a little bit easier on me, but there's not. There's just no one here. So, and all the surfers that I met all flew in on the aeroplane and catch a van to the surfing spot. I haven't met anybody else on a bike or like cruising around. Lorries are rolling in. Right, we're going to cruise back in here and chill and relax. Long wait. I've been here a couple of hours now. Yeah, they're not letting anybody on the ferry, and I'm tired. Right, we're going to seriously finish the vlog on when we get on board, and I'm hitting the sack. Hello. It's nearly impossible to vlog around here. The attention I'm getting is insane, man. It's all a bit of fun though, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's challenging. Oh man, people try and sell me cigarettes, but they stink. Well, they're smoking. I don't smoke anyway. But hey ho, I've got all my Scooby snacks, and I've had a dinner as well. Probably didn't vlog it, but I went to the place I went when I first started my journey here, Cafe 57 in the town. And yeah, I had a proper feed. So yeah, I don't need any food on the ferry. So I've got some, what have I got? I don't know, biscuits. Yeah, I got a packet of biscuits and some orange juice. Cool. I'm dying to do my outro. I've never wanted to do an outro so much in all my days. Looks like I'm first on again. They have another boat. That might explain why there were so many people at the pier, the harbour, the port, whatever you want to call it. Covered myself there with 3 different options. Yes, there's another boat over there. Where that's going, I don't know. I might Google it. Anyway, got to do an outro. I have got the same bunk as last time. If you watched my vlog on the ferry, look. There you go, look. B66. There you go. I haven't made my nest yet. Get in there. Right, let's do this outro. Woken up a little bit. Only a little bit. Right, it's been a fantastic journey to Nias. Something I've always wanted to do, go somewhere remote, off the beaten track, with loads of like tribal history, cultural traditions, and I've got that. I didn't see everything. Yeah, would I have spent more time? Probably not. I think it was just about right. The 6 days that I was in Nias, absolutely superb. So I'm waffling because people keep trying to distract me. It's a nightmare trying to vlog. Anyway, from Rocket Travels, gonna do this really quick because I'm getting lots and lots. I'm getting more attention today at the port than I've had the whole time I've been here. It's part of the parcel. It's all part of the fun. They're really nice people. They just they don't see many tourists or travellers or Westerners or people from somewhere else. So yeah, from Rocket Travels, amazing time. Nias, check it out. If you can get here, you can get here. It's not the easiest of places. Over and out, guys. Take care. Not sure what I'm still waffling, aren't I? Not sure what the next vlog is. I might take a break. Who knows? Anyway, seriously waffling. Where's that boat? There you go, in the background. Somewhere there. Take care. Over and out.